The Jinwoo aura glazing has gone too far and One Piece finally responded. But if you aren't caught up to the most recent chapter 1149, then scroll on. Scopper Gabon is that dude. This scene right here is aura farming incarnate, but wait, do you need more? Okay. Boom. Scopper in last chapter went from halfway across the map to chopping this dude's arm off, then immediately throwing another attack and chopping him in half. This is a damn holy knight. In theory, some of the strongest people we've seen in the verse so far. I said some of, I didn't say the. And these dudes are immoral, yet Gabon can cut them and it stays. Dude left Sommers as a head in the thorns. But I'm getting ahead of myself, let's talk about the new chapter, y'all. Cause this was crazy. Let's start at the beginning with a gorgeous color spread. First thing to notice is Botakuri means incredibly overpriced almost to the point of robbery. So you have this random cat and Usopp losing their minds over the bills, rightfully so. They're getting robbed here. If you look at the writing on these, it says gold mine, so they're basically eating gold, which is why it's so expensive. A few people you'll notice missing are Brook and Frankie and Jinbei. Where are they? I don't know. And the next thing to notice is Bonnie is holding a tombstone that says RIP on it. I heard a fun theory that this actually just says ripoff because this cafe is a ripoff because it's extremely overpriced, and I love that theory. Because let's be real, we don't need another incident where Usopp was holding the death card, then everyone starts saying Usopp's gonna die. Let's get to one of the most contentious parts of this chapter, and it's where they say that he's the left arm of the King of the Pirates, the counterpart to Rayleigh. I need you to hear me when I say the counterpart to Rayleigh. This is the official translation, not the fans' translation where it said equal, because the fan translation is just that, translated by fans. This is officially what they meant to say here. And counterpart can be taken in a lot of different ways. But I'm gonna give you my opinions on that in another video. Drop a comment if you want it. But this attack by Gabon is epic. I love the level of violence that Elbaf is ramping up to. It's been pretty gruesome in the last couple chapters. Especially with the last chapter giving us a scene as gruesome as this. Thank goodness that was a clone. Ronya officially beats Anya as the most protect at all cost character because this moment was absolutely beautiful and heartbreaking. This poor child. Then we get a flashback of Gabon when his child was born, and mind you, this man has seen the One Piece, but he calls Colin his lifelong treasure. W dad points right there, bro. Unfortunately, we have to see Gabon yield for the second time because Gunko, of course, is using Colin against him. And I'm just saying, this scene is leading much more towards the fact that Colin's going to get taken away to Marie Joie, but again, I'll talk about that in another video. And that leads us to this insane panel right here. We get potential confirmation that Gunko is Brook's daughter, or at least somehow related to him, and also Imu takes her over at the same time. And lastly, we find out that, of course, Sommers was a bit of a death bait, but we all knew that he wasn't going to die. Oda doesn't kill people. Guys, this chapter was absolutely insane. I have so much more to say on it, but if you want to watch a full breakdown of this chapter, go over to the Red Play Button app. I got a video I just uploaded. The theory crafting session went crazy, y'all. What did you think about this chapter?